Hey, what's up? This is J Bat, and today I'll be doing a film review for Batman Assault on Arkham. And as you can see, this is the cover. And this is a film that is a prequel to the Arkham Asylum video game series, so it actually leads into those. It tells the events that happened before the Arkham Asylum video game series. So this will be my review for this film. Okay, in the beginning of this film, there's like a sequence with Riddler, Edward Enigma, and he's having like a conversation with this woman known as Amanda Waller. Now, he was a former employee supposedly for Amanda Waller, and I don't think that she knew he was the Riddler, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really too sure. But the Riddler has information of hers that is about her so-called Task Force X or whatever. So he has stolen like information that can kind of expose Amanda Waller and her group known as the Task Force X, and he was going to put it out in the public or whatever. So she's trying to actually get Riddler to give her the info back, but Batman shows up and like confronts the Riddler. Then he has him placed in the Arkham Asylum. So after this sequence, there's like a introduction showing like the villains who are like the main centerpiece of the film, because this film is really about the villains, and you don't really see too much Batman, but there is like a lot of Batman in it, But the film is mostly about this group known as the Suicide Squad, and it consists of like Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, Captain Boomerang, and Black Spider, and did I mention Killer Frost? So Amanda Waller, she hires like she actually captures like the villains, and she has like these nanotech explosives placed in their body, and it also has trackers on them too at the same time. So what she has them do, she wants them to go into Arkham Asylum and break into there and find the information that the Riddler has about the Task Force X. And the Riddler has stored it in his cane stick, with like the question mark on it. He has it stored in a cane stick, and they have it stored in intensive treatment in the Arkham Asylum, And the intensive treatment section of Arkham Asylum is where they keep all like the super villains, so like the Joker or like Mr. Freeze, because they've had like Mr. Freeze gun in the film. That's where they have all their weapons and stuff that the villains have. They have them stored in intensive treatment in Arkham Asylum. So that's what she hires like the Suicide Squad for, but they really don't have no choice, because they don't agree to what she wants them to do, like break into Arkham Asylum and find the information on the cane stick. She would actually kill them with like the X, like the nanotechs that are implanted in their body, because they have an X mark on the back of their neck, like Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and other villains. So she can just blow their head up or blow them up completely, with their head off. If they don't do what she wants. So they agreed to go and help her or whatever. They decided to actually ask her what would she do if they didn't. She said if they succeed, she would like lessen their time, their time being like in I think prison or something, wherever it was that they were, But then after that, once they have to go and see Oswald Cobblepot to get info on how to get into Arkham Asylum. And he gives them like a thing, that leads them to like their weapons that they had, like Deadshot gets his wrist gun, like his eye thing, like targeting, Harley Quinn, she gets like a mallet, like a big hammer, and I think it was really the Joker's own. And the other villains, they get their weapons like Captain Boomerang, which I thought was kind of cool. He gets his boomerangs and stuff. Then they make their way into Arkham Asylum, So that's what the movie is about. It's about the Suicide Squad. They're known as the Suicide Squad too at this point. They're assigned to Arkham Asylum to retrieve a cane stick that is the Riddler's own. So basically they're assigned to retrieve the Riddler's cane stick, and it has like information on it that can expose the Task Force X, which Amanda Waller is running, Now, the main flaw of this film was the fact that it was really based on like the villains. You can tell that they were really the centerpiece of the film, like Batman's in and he has like moments and there's like fun scenes, and I still enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. The animation was good, but you can still tell that the villains, like the Suicide Squad, were really like the centerpiece of the film itself, But I thought it was still entertaining. I would recommend it. But as far as like the previous like DC animated Batman films, like it's not better than Batman Year One or The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, or like Batman Under the Red Hood, you know, or even Son of Batman. It's not better than those at all. This is probably like on the low level of how good it is, you know, but it's still good and I would recommend it, you know. But and the film is like very like violent. There's like a lot of like violent scenes in it, you know, people getting their heads exploded, their necks snapped and stuff like that. It's very violent. And there's even like a sex scene with Harley Quinn and Deadshot. And that kind of shocked me. Like, whoa, they're having sex, you know? That kind of shocked me. But like the good points of the film were the idea that it takes like the environments. If you play like the Batman Arkham Asylum video games, it takes those same environments that you saw in the game and puts them into like the film. So they actually like, you know what I'm saying, the game actually comes to life in the film. You know, anime, you see the same exact environments that you saw in the game in the film. So I thought that was kind of like a cool touch. Certain areas like, you know, like I think there was like well, it was like a T-Rex and stairs. Now that was from Arkham City. That's actually a level that's in Arkham City. You know, like the second Batman Arkham Asylum game in the series, you know. It's like stairs, you know, like a T-Rex or whatever. It was just like how it looks in the game. And even other areas like the outside, like the front entrance of Arkham Asylum, you know, because it's surrounded by like greenery and they got the guard towers and stuff. It looks exactly how it looks like in the video game, you know. The Iceberg Lounge where the penguins at, you know, it looks how it looks on the game too, you know. I thought that was kind of like cool, you know. Other thing, you know, like various characters show up too, like the Joker, he's in and he was like excellent in this film. Like Troy Baker, he's known for doing mostly like voice work for like video game characters, but he also did the Joker in Batman Arkham Origins and I think that was the only one. But he's known for doing video game characters mostly. But I thought he did a very good job as the Joker. His Joker was pretty cool. And of course, probably like the big bonus of the film is that Kevin Conroy has returned as the voice of Batman. You know, from Batman the animated series, he returns as the voice of Batman. Now in this film, another thing I thought was kind of odd, which is okay. You know, there was no Bruce Wayne at all. You know, like Alfred shows up in a scene where Batman's talking to him in the Batmobile, but there is absolutely no Bruce Wayne at all in the film. So I thought that was kind of, you know, odd, but it's kind of cool because he didn't really need, you know, there was really no need from the show because the film is still mostly about the Suicide Squad who are breaking into Arkham Asylum to retrieve the Riddler's cane stick, you know. Like various other people show up from out the Batman universe too, like Zaz shows up, he has like a confrontation with Batman. Two-Face, Bane, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, all of them show up and they look exactly like they look on the video game, like the Arkham Asylum video game series, you know. Gordon, like, you know, Commissioner Gordon, he shows up and he looks just how he looks like on the video game, you know. But, and there's also like a Scarface puppet and Mr. Freeze's gun inside like the intensive treatment section of Arkham Asylum when they eventually are looking for Riddler's cane stick and they do find it, you know. I thought that was kind of cool, like nice little touches that they pull from like the Batman universe. But yeah, like the look of like most of the villains I didn't really like that much. I thought like Deadshot, cause I like Deadshot. He didn't really look too hot to me in this film. And the Black Spider, I thought he looked cool. You know, he looked pretty cool to me. And Harley Quinn looked very nice. And you know, Hayden Welch she does the voice of Harley Quinn. She always has. She returns to do her voice again. I thought she did a good performance. And Harley Quinn looked cool, you know, like the way she looked like sexy and pretty and stuff, you know. I thought she looked good, you know. But the Joker was very cool in this film, like his look, his appearance, you know what I'm saying? And he was like very like brutal in this film. Cause I told you the film is violent anyway. He was like very lethal and like brutal, you know, like he had like a couple of battles with Deadshot that were like cool. It was actually some of the best battles I've ever seen with the Joker, you know, as far as like in the DC Batman animated, you know, films, you know. But yeah, and then other than that, you know, the film has some good like battles, like especially with like Batman when he does show up. Cause I told you it's really about the villains, you know, the Suicide Squad. But when he does show up, you know, it is like kind of entertaining. Like his battles are very fun, you know, like Batman, you know. Like I think he has the Batwing in here and he has the Batmobile, all those kind of like, you know, vehicles like show up. But yeah, in the end though, I like the anime like style of the film too. It looks like an anime, you know, and it's beautiful. Like the colors in it, you know, like the way like the environments. I mean, like everything. Like when it's raining too. Oh my God, like the rain looks so cool. And like when it's raining and stuff, it looks cool, you know. Like the animation for the film, I thought they did a good job on that, you know. But yeah, you could tell that clearly this was based on like the villains, you know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of like is the movie's downfall, you know. But they're okay, and they're kind of, you know, they're kind of cool because, you know, you could tell it's really strongly focused on them and not Batman, you know. But he's there, you know, he comes through and he saves the day and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. And he has like a lot of screen time, you know, it's still like a Batman film, you know. And he looks cool in the film too, you know. And I liked the idea that they pulled the environments from like the Arkham Asylum video games. I thought that was kind of cool the way they did that too, you know, and put them in the film, you know. Now the version I have of it, the Blu-ray, this Blu-ray DVD version, it has like two featurettes. One called The Joker's Queen, and it's about Harley Quinn. And I thought that was pretty good, you know, nice little featurette. And they also have another featurette called Arkham Analyzed, and it's called The Secrets Behind the Asylum, and it's about like Arkham Asylum because it touches on the Arkham Asylum like graphic novel a lot, you know, and it shows like a bunch of images from out the graphic novel. Because, you know, the full title for the graphic novel was Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on a Serious Earth. Well, you know, Batman, Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on a Serious Earth, you know. And it takes like, it shows like a lot of stuff about the book, and it just talks about Arkham Asylum itself, you know, like the history of it, you know, like Amadeus and stuff, you know. And this also had like a commentary on it between like three creators. You had the creative director Mike Carlin, the writer of Assault on Arkham, Heath Carson, and the executive producer, which was James Tucker. And they both give like a good commentary, you know what I'm saying? Like they both have like they have, I mean, well, all three of them have good chemistry, you know. And the commentary was informative, like, you know, how they created it and stuff like that. I thought that was interesting, you know, kind of cool, you know, it was good, you know. Now, plus also on here, there was like 4 bonus episodes from like 4 different animated shows. You have the Justice League show, and the episode they had was Task Force X, and that was from the Justice League Unlimited show. Then you had Infiltrator, which is from Young Justice. Then you had the Emperor Joker from Batman the Brave and the Bold show, and then you had a Two of a Kind from the Batman show. So it had like 4 bonus episodes on it too as well. So yeah, this is my review for Batman Assault on Arkham, and I thought this was good. The only problem with it, like I said, is like really too focused on the villains, like the Suicide Squad. But I thought they were okay, you know what I'm saying? I thought Harley Quinn was fun, you know. And the Joker was, he was cool, and it's from like Troy Baker. He did a good job as the Joker. I thought he was fun, and it was nice to see Kevin Conroy back as Batman again with the voice. You know, I thought that was cool. You know, so yeah, this is my review, and I would still recommend, especially for like Batman fans. You know, I would highly recommend this. You know, so this is J Bass review for Batman Assault on Arkham. Hey, what's up? This is J Bat. And today I'm doing a review for my Batman Assault on Arkham collector's. Well, it's not really a collector's edition, but this was like exclusive to like Best Buy. And every time I have gotten like the DC animated, you know, original movies which star Batman, I have always gotten the one. I always have gotten them at like Best Buy most of the time, you know. And most of the time when they do come out, they have like these figures that come with them, you know. Because like the first ones they started it with was, I think Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2. And both of those had, one had Batman, and then like Part 2 I think had the Joker with it. But like Year 1, you know, Batman Year 1, the animated, you know, film based on the graphic novel, it had Catwoman. And then what was the other one? Son of Batman had a Deathstroke. Okay, so I'm just going to touch on this one. This is Batman Assault on Arkham, and this time it came with a Harley Quinn figure. As you can see right there, you know, when you like look at it, you can see Harley Quinn inside, and it's based on her look as she is in the film, because there's her image right there, you know, right here behind Deadshot. Okay. Now these were the only thing I never really did like about like the Best Buy exclusive Batman film, animated films, is that they're so wide, you know, they're like a big thick box, you know, and I always thought that was kind of, you know, like odd, you know, they're so thick, but they're cool. Where right here you can see they have like Harley Quinn on the side. I thought that looked kind of cool, you know, nice to touch. But the main case of it is I like how it looks. It looks cool, you know. And this is like the Blu-ray version I have of it, and it came with the DVD and the ultraviolet HD too as well, you know. And leaving on this side, that's Harley Quinn. You know, and of course, you know, on the back it shows you and tells you what the film is about. It says, "Get ready to root for the bad guys," you know. Now, this film was basically really focused mostly on the villains, you know, the Suicide Squad, which consisted of like Harley Quinn and like Deadshot, you know, and like Killer Frost and so on, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch on like I'm gonna open this up and touch on like the Harley Quinn figure, you see, you know. Okay. Well, as you can see, this is how it look. Now I have taken the Harley Quinn figure out. As you can see, here's Harley right here, and she's in this plastic thing right here. But when she's in here, you know, she's inside like this, and this is actually like the box holder, you know. So that's just basically the box itself. But this is the actual like movie itself, you know, like the case, you know, like how traditional things is, and you can buy it just like this too. Like when you buy it regularly, if you didn't get like the Best Buy exclusive, this is like the actual, you know, video, and it has like a slip case thing, you know. That you can, you know, you can pull it out the case, you know, just like traditional movies. But if you got like the Best Buy exclusive, you know, it will come with this box because it had to fit. They had to put the Harley, the figures somewhere in here, you know. So cool. You know, as you can see, I've taken it out. Like this was the main box that it had because of the figure, and this right here is the actual casing for it. You know, what like the box, you know, the collector's box they have. But this is the actual movie itself, you know. And it was inside this rig, you know, you like slide them out. Then, you know, you can open it. And it has like the 2 discs on the inside, you know. Yeah, it has like the 2 discs, like both of them have Batman on it, as you can see. You have the Blu-ray and you have the DVD version as well, you know. Okay. Okay, here's the Harley Quinn figure, as you can see, you know. Like the Harley Quinn. So they have her inside this plastic, you know, and she has like a base right here, as you can see as well, that you can stand her up on, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the case in this mess right now. Okay. So as you can see, there's the Harley Quinn figure, you know. Looks cool, you know. And this came with the Best Buy exclusive version of Batman Assault on Arkham. And as you can see, she had like a platform that you can stand on as well, you know. And it looks just like how she looked in the film, you know. Cool, you know. Nice little sexy touch to it, you know. So yeah, I thought this was cool, and all the Best Buy exclusive versions for these, you know, they come with like these figures, you know. Her head can actually turn too, I think, a little bit, but I didn't want to like, you know, bother it too much. But yeah, this is the Harley Quinn figure, and it stands up pretty well on this base, you know. Okay, and this is J-Bat. All right.